Good morning. Good morning. I am up early because I gotta be up early, and I'm up earlier than what I gotta be. Um, but just coming through talking about some beautiful things. just some little news. Just wanted to do a review on a clip that was posted of me on Cart Before the Horses channel, and yeah, let's get into it. So, this is a channel that I was on, and I just I stopped going to this channel because it just feels like men don't appreciate an honest, loving, caring, straightforward Black woman. It just seems like we only care about, or our Black men, it just seems like they truly only care about what's fake, what's not real. It's really overwhelming for us real Black women to get anywhere in life. I feel like Black women are the enemy in the Black man's mind. It's always, oh, I've been through this, I've been through that with so-and-so, my granny, my mama. Yeah, those people might have hurt you, man, but that's not the overall Black woman that's out there. And the good Black woman is very hard to find. Truthfully, the good Black woman is hard to find because we're busy. We got shit to do. You guys are running into Black women like this. This is the type of Black women that Black men are running into, and they swear that this is all that there is out there. I seen this clip yesterday, and I'm like, get your bag, girl. But at the end of the day, I'm not willing to be slutted out for nothing. Not for money, not for nothing. Except my man. I'll be slutted out for my man, but I'm not going to be slutted out for no money. This is what I seen yesterday.
Welcome back to the show. For a check of the current conditions, here's Glorilla.
Hey, it's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees.
I ain't got no sunburn cause I got sunscreen on me. I'ma show my forecast for the rest of the week. How are we gonna cool off in this kind of heat? Turn on all the fans, turn on the AC, turn down all the blinds cause it's hot and sticky. 60% chance that a cold front will advance. Till then it's hot as Hades. Now let's hit this dance.
It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees.
I ain't got no sunburn cause I got sunscreen on me.
Hey.
The world will look at Black women as whores. The world will look at Black women as whores if no Black woman stood up for ourselves. Granted, Black women got nasty attitudes, bro. Granted, I get that. But come on, man. Come on, man. We can't win. Also, women can't win. Good, honest women are losing. Good, honest women are losing. And I say that we're losing because at the end of the day, we truly don't get no respect. Honest women get no respect. We're looked over. We get no help. We get no assistance. Okay. We get passed by because we're not twerking, shaking our ass. We get no attention as good, honest women. Let's just be honest. Good, honest women don't get any attention. If a good, honest woman asks for help, she's not getting it. But if a thought asks for help, she's going to get every single bit of that help. If a woman that is of the streets, if a woman that is of the streets asks for help from a man, she'll get it in exchange for something, but she's down with it. Honest women can't ask for anything. And y'all know it. Y'all know it. So, let's go. So this is a clip that was posted of me the other day. Not of me, but I was in the clip. And I usually don't give negative energy unless the energy is given to me. Then I'll try to push it over to the side. Then if you keep giving me negative energy, I'm going to keep giving you the energy. That's just me. I'm going to give you the energy that you're giving me, especially as a female. Now, some of you women are out of your goddamn minds. I'm not about to go back and forth like a raccoon. I'm not about to do that with you. I'm not about to do that with you. I believe that pretty girls need to stay in their lane and let these ugly females have it. Truthfully. I'm getting to the point where let me not say nothing, because y'all always want to talk about, men always want to talk about a woman with a kid, but y'all don't talk about y'all and y'all baby mamas. You women as baby mamas, y'all are horrible. Y'all really need to stay in y'all lane. Not like for real. Women with kids, if you are a baby mama, you need to stay in your lane. You is not with this man no more. Move forward. Move forward. Don't be calling him all the time, asking him questions and favors. When it comes time for you to do something for him, it's a problem. It's an issue. But then you want him to do extra for you. If you my man, I'm not going to let you. If you my man and you trying to go out of your way for your baby mama, the relationship is over. I already don't deal with other women. I'm telling y'all right now, I don't deal with other women. I don't deal with other women. I'm not competing with no woman. Okay. I'm already different. My mind frame is different. I don't watch no TV. I don't know no songs on the radio. I don't care about no artists. I don't care about no movies. I'm not going to no movies and watching nothing. It has to be very particular. I'm not dressing up in certain clothes. I'm already different. I love and adore God and everything about him. So men flee. Men usually don't stay with me. Or really vice versa. Let me not say that. But I usually don't stay in relationships because I love God too much. And I literally have to find someone that is absolutely okay with that. Okay? But being a good woman is hard. And a lot of pick-me's are popping up on the scene. And it's wild how women are really thirsting after a man's attention. Girl, if you're thirsting after his attention, he's going to screw you. He's going to have good sex with you. And then that's it. That's it. I truthfully don't feel like a man really is just like, oh my gosh, this woman right here. Don't do that. You know, she's thirsting after me. She wants me and I'm going to marry her. Nah. Baby girl, get that man a chase because that's what he really desires. He wants something that's not easy to get. If you're easy to get, you're easy to get with him and him and him as well. So, but let's go ahead and go over this. So like I said, I was on this show, but I stopped being on the show because I just didn't like the fact that I felt like I was being replaced with someone or something that our black men didn't know. You know, because they always think the grass is greener on the other side versus with what they got. And I'm the type of woman where if that's what you want, you can have it. Especially in a relationship, if that's what you want, you can have it. I'm not finna fight it big. You're only gonna embarrass me enough. I was called dumb, stupid, and an evil bitch on this show. Straight up, I was called dumb, stupid, and an evil bitch on this show. And these are men that I have been rocking with for over a year. These are men that I was helping grow their channel regardless of if they feel different for over a year. I was loyal, okay? I was there all the time, unless there were times where I couldn't make it, where I felt super sick, where I just had my children pregnant, whatever. But it sucks being loyal to someone, something, and then they just turn back around and say, fuck you. And we're going to go the direction we feel like going. Hey, that's granted. That's your shit. Granted. But don't forget about the people that came up there with you. Right? Right? I mean, honestly, if I got people on my show and they're bringing in big bucks, I'm sorry, but they kind of become the show. And the decisions on the show kind of should be brought to their attention as well, especially if they have, if they've been rocking with me. If they've been rocking with me. Okay? If I say, hey, I'm not feeling this girl, I've gotten into it with many females, because these hoes always got a problem with tyranny. I've gotten into it with many females. I've had fun with many females. I've gotten into it with many men, and I've had fun with many men. Conversation's a conversation. But again, when the insults start, when you start questioning my children, my spouse, and then you start insulting my intelligence, then I have a problem with you. And it's only granted I'm a grown-ass woman. Y'all not gonna ask me to operate as a child and be like, okay, Tierney, just get over it. Fuck, I'm gonna call it how I see it. What we talking about? What we talking about? I didn't become 35 and a wise woman for nothing, just to bow down to what y'all think y'all want. What y'all think y'all want. Stop playing with me. I see two married people on the panel flirting, and I think that's crazy to me. Y'all should be more like this married woman. Who the fuck wants to be more like somebody else's wife? That's that man's wife. If my man wanted her, he will go after her. Doesn't want that, he want what he has. So I'm not going to try to be like someone else. That was also very insulting. Don't ever tell a woman to be like another woman. That's insulting. That's what my baby daddy said. He told his girlfriend that she should be more like me. Don't tell no girl that. First off, it's very hard to be like me. It's not easy being tyranny. That's why we need more of her. So don't ever tell me that you need me to be more like the next bitch. I don't play that shit. I don't play that at all. I'm a grown-ass woman with kids, man. And you will have to respect me as a grown-ass woman with kids. And if you cross my boundaries, you will have to apologize. I'm sorry, my boundary were crossed. The only right thing to do is to apologize. Not just keep it moving. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. But the bird in the right corner definitely got the smoke from me, because she popped up on the panel one day and she started talking about I'm inconsistent. Bitch, ain't shit inconsistent with what I say. You just need to listen. Stop hearing something you don't want to hear and then make a conclusion on everything. You have to actually listen to what people say. Now, I'm direct in my own indirect way. Okay. Sometimes I might start at the bottom of the sentence and work my way up, but you just have to listen. But let's go. This is the last episode I was on, and this is really what crossed my boundaries.
And you're sitting here thinking that every time a woman goes through something, it's her fault. Let's stop that. Hold the accountability scale even on both ends.
I'm holding the woman that's dragging her family business to the fire. The man is not online talking to everybody about what his ex-wife did to him.
My kids don't need their father in their life. If the quality of your happiness as a single mother is tested on a constant basis, can you make the decision that the children do not really need him around? If the way that he treats you is detrimental to your mental and emotional health, do you have to make that decision? I was married to my children's father, and I had been with him since I was 12 years old. After making the decision to divorce my ex-husband, he was very emotionally and mentally abusive to me.
We don't have any context because we can't get his side of the story. And number three, you never under any circumstance keep, unless the father is just like a dope fiend or something like that. Under no circumstances do you keep this child from their father, because if you've been with this guy since he was 12 years old, then that means that you was with him through marriage, you had children with him, she looks like she's every bit of 30 or above. That means that you've known this guy and he didn't just turn a specific way or anything like that. I'm wondering what contribution into this negative situation that she's making in order to create a toxic environment so that she can then punish the children by removing them from their father's lives.
So Anton, Anton happens to be the dumbest person on this internet space, if you ask me. I mean, he's right there in the ring with Daryl Long. He's the top dummy on this space. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. Because when your wife divorces your fat ass, we don't need no context. We see, we know. And at the end of the day, it's her story. It's her story. It's what she has to go through. If she is not feeling love, if she feels some type of way, then that is her. We can't change the way that she feels in that relationship and then ask for context. Baby girl, look, I don't know your situation, but if you are unhappy, keep it pushing.
Children need their fathers. These kids need their fathers. And one of the things that y'all got to understand, that it's not about you.
Well, here we go.
Let me also say this. Every woman understands, except for these ratchet ass little baby mamas, that the kids need their fathers. That's why we stay. But also, I do know this. Men will get with you, realize they got you, and start doing stupid shit. Men will say, I got this woman, she loves me, she's not going nowhere, and will start doing stupid stuff. That's what you guys do, and you can't tell me otherwise. I know what you do. It's a control thing. So this girl was with this boy for 12, since she was 12. She married him, had his kids by him. She was a good, honest woman. That's what we know. Then the shit got toxic. He started to change. He realized there was other women out there. He started mistreating her. And then what is she supposed to do? She had to remove herself out of a toxic situation. But no, let's blame the black woman, right?
Oh, do these children need their fathers? Can these women raise these kids on their own, or do they need a man in the house, Tyranny? Huh?
We need a man, not someone trying to figure out how to be one. So if you are being detrimental to my children, whether it's to them directly or indirectly, then they need to be removed from your presence. Just like if I was a bad mother. If I am being harmful to my children, I need to be removed from them until I can get my life.
This woman on the screen says she's been with her husband since they were 12 years old. They have children. And I mean, where's the excuse now?
Where's the excuse? I mean, and shout out to my girl HQ. What have they been through? Ain't no telling what she's had to deal with. Ain't no telling. I mean, you guys want.
Well, is it worth it though? Is it worth it to put the children through that?
It's actually, I've heard so many more children say that they rather their mom left than stayed because you're abusing me. This is trauma as a child that I'm going through, to see you and daddy always fussing and fighting, to see daddy rarely ever here or drunk in front of me all the time. Or on drugs.
Let me ask you this. Is that on that woman to pick a better man to have children with?
She will. She has to leave first.
No, before I'm talking about initially.
I mean, I told you, you don't know someone unless you have responsibility with them. You can be the perfect man for 5 years of us dating. And as soon as I have your baby, you change. You change. You're not ready for that responsibility.
So there was no signs. There was no signs.
What? He paid his rent on time. He paid his.
No, there was no signs of him being this bad guy.
Father? You can't know someone you don't know.
No, there's a difference between a horrible father and a horrible husband, quote unquote.
True. Absolutely.
Now there is a difference between being a horrible father and a horrible parent, but then maybe not. Maybe they go hand in hand. Let's just be honest, man. If you really love your kids, you wouldn't be disrespecting their mom. I mean, I know my kids love their father, so I'm not going to sit there and talk down on their father. No, I love my kids way too much to talk down on something that they love so much. So if you really think you're a great parent, like my ex-husband, he swear up and down his dad was a great dad. My dad was a good dad. No, at first, I know the truth. He done told me the truth, but now that we're not together, my dad was a great dad. You told me that your dad kicked your mom in the stomach in front of you. You told me your mom and dad used to argue all the time. Do you know what trauma that did to you? You know what type of man that made you? Just to see your dad always arguing like a bitch? Do you know what that does to you? If your dad really loved you, he wouldn't traumatize you that way. He would understand that my child needs to grow up healthy. My child can see my mom, his mom acting crazy, but my child won't see that from me. Okay? You can't have two crazy parents in the household. You just can't. You can't. If you guys are fighting in front of the kids, who's loving the kids? I'll be right back. My bad. Let's go.
Absolutely. So
y'all don't know how to draw the difference. Y'all think because the man don't treat you good, he treat his children wonderful.
I know how to draw the difference, but I feel like a lot of men, y'all think you're a good man, a good father because you have a job. That doesn't make you a good father. You know, you have to.
I'm one of those people that believe if you treat me like crap, then you treat kids like crap.
Absolutely.
We're one and the same. You cannot come over here and beat the shit out of me and then treat the kids. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. You said just because he treats me like...
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Now, there wasn't nothing stupid about what she said, man. I mean, true. That's true. You cannot come over here and be abusive. I mean, y'all men act like men don't hit each other. That's what's wild to me. Y'all act like men are not abusive. Y'all act like y'all are not abusive. This whole most men don't do this. Stop lying. You ain't got to lie. We know what's going on. What black women know black men's secrets to the core. We know what y'all got going on. You won't have to lie to us.
Yes. You said because he treat me like crap and he treat the kids good, that makes him a good. No,
Where did you
no.
get beat on in that?
No.
Where'd you get DV? Where'd that come from?
Wait a minute. Sometimes you can treat people emotionally very badly and still be just like them getting physically beat.
No.
Or physically harmed.
No.
Verbal abuse is
almost.
No, you cannot go. You can't go to jail for verbal abuse.
No, but verbal abuse can be just as bad as physical abuse.
Right.
You verbally abusing me, you calling me all kinds of names every day, all day in front of the kids. That don't make you no good father. That ain't no good father.
So it should go vice versa. So if the woman, we over the point of believing all women. So if the woman is terrible to the man, does that mean she's a bad mother?
She calling them this, that, and the other in front of the kids. No, she's not a good woman. She's not.
This is where the pick me energy pops in. Okay. No, the woman can never do nothing wrong, right? She's always right.
The woman?
But no one's
This girl got mommy issues.
gonna hold her accountable for when she's a bad mother.
Yeah,
He can be a
but that's
bad
not
mother.
what we're not talking about holding somebody accountable.
Mother, and the father could never take his kids away from her for being a bad mother.
That's not true. In 2024, fathers are taking their kids from their mothers. Absolutely. So you guys, if you guys are dealing with a bad mother, take her to court.
Right.
Nobody's telling you to keep a kid underneath a bad woman.
Right.
That's detrimental.
Yes, but I'm saying if you're an abusive person and you're calling the father names in front of the kid and you're calling the mother names in front of the kid, that makes you a horrible person, man or woman.
That's not true.
So these guys are saying that's not true. That's not true. These guys were not raised with their fathers, right? I don't know if they rather have been raised with their father or if they know their father and they know that dad wasn't nothing. But I know men that says, I wish my dad was around, but from what I did know, my dad wasn't shit. And if my dad raised me, I don't know where I would be today. I have heard that so many times. A lot of men are literally saying, I'd rather not my father had raised me because he wasn't about nothing. He was on drugs. He was talking to my mama crazy. He was doing stupid stuff. I mean, why? Why? Have my father there for what? Have my father there for what? All right. If you guys are, but let's flip it. If it's a bad mother, you guys will be quick to try to take the kid away from the mother. Fast. Nah, take her ass to court, man. I'm gonna help you get it. And if you need money, I bet you they will raise a GoFundMe just so a man could take the kids from the mother. It wouldn't be no question. Ain't no man saying, nah, don't take them kids from their mama, man. I know she doing all this stuff, man, but if you do have a friend that's telling you that, they're a horrible friend. They're a horrible friend. They have no wisdom. They probably don't even have any kids. You most likely don't have any children that you're actually taking care of if you think it's okay to keep children around in toxic situation.
Real quick.
Sorry.
Real quick, shout out to my guy Angry Man. He had a guy on his channel like 2 days ago. This brother had a kid by a woman and she was abusing this child physically. She went to jail or something. He got custody of his kids. She got out of jail and they took the kids off of him and gave them back to her, put them back in an abusive situation. So that's not true, Tierney.
I mean, They might have found, she might have went to classes. She might have cleaned herself up. I mean, it's not like, under the same situation. They just gave her back the kid. I'm pretty sure she had to show her.
But we're not saying that doesn't happen. I'm saying that makes her a shitty. That makes her a crappy mother. That just like it makes a man a crappy man and a crappy father when he's calling the mother names in front of the kids.
Yeah.
It's doing that in front of the kids.
We acknowledge that.
No, you guys don't acknowledge it. You guys hear man and you run to the other corner of the world. You guys do not acknowledge that you guys have issues. And I just don't understand why is all of this on the woman. Honestly, I didn't grow up like this. I never grew up with my grandfather blaming women. Okay, look at this, y'all. Let me just show y'all this right quick. This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 14. Okay? This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 14. This is why y'all blaming women don't make no damn sense. Even the Lord said, I will not punish. I will not punish your daughters when they commit whoredom, nor your spouses. He's talking to men. Nor your spouses, your wives, when they commit adultery. For themselves are separated with whores, and they sacrifice with harlots. Okay? For men themselves are separated with whores, and they sacrifice with harlots. Therefore, the people that do not understand shall fall. Okay? Let's give you another King James Version. I will not punish your daughters when they commit harlotry, nor your brides when they commit adultery. For the men themselves go apart with harlots and offer sacrifices with the ritual harlot. Therefore, people who do not understand will be trampled. Y'all need something a little bit more in your world. New International Version. I will not punish your daughters when they turn to prostitution, nor your daughter-in-law when they commit adultery, because the men themselves consort with harlots and sacrifice with shrine prostitutes. A people without understanding will come to ruin. Dear men, this scripture is talking to you. This scripture is talking to you. You keep blaming women for the condition that we're in, but the Lord himself said, I will not judge them for those conditions because you guys did it first. You a whored first. And because you went a whoring first and the woman is the follower, your woman is now a whore. Sounds about right to me. Sounds about 100% right to me. Though you Israel, let me not read that version. Though you Israel play the harlot, let not Judah offend. Do not come up to Gilgal, nor go up to Beth-aven, nor swear on oath, saying, as the Lord lives. Yeah, man, I mean, I need to go over this book, Hosea chapter 4, because, I mean, our people is running a goddamn muck. We are embarrassing. Our people is embarrassing, and y'all not going to sit here and tell us we have no wisdom. I don't even know why my computer's freezing. This doesn't even make any freaking sense. There is absolutely nothing up for my computer to be freezing. But, yeah, you guys, I will not punish your daughters for you men when a whoring first. So let's wake up. Let's wake up and stop playing. Stop playing. You men did this first. Y'all did it first. And you don't want to take accountability for where you led your women.
You're a crappy person if you leave your woman and your children without provision. That's what makes you a horrible person. There's no provision. You left like a sucker bitch. That's what you did. You left. So now you want to leave for some better coochie or something? You want to see what's out there? Baby, you think the grass is green on the other side? Now, so like some of these women, they'll make y'all men think there ain't no woman out there better than them. I'm not telling my man ain't no woman out there better than me. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that because I don't know that. Okay? I don't have to speak bully language to my man for him to understand that, hey, what you got is a good woman. I don't have to do all that. Right? I don't know if there's another woman out there better than me. There might be. But like she said, you're a horrible person for leaving your family. The fuck? Why would you leave a woman that you done built everything with, got children with? You're taking care of things. She's taking care of the house. You're taking care of the bills. Most likely she's probably taking care of the bills too in 2024. And then you leave her. What do you leave her with? Nothing. But a broken heart. Okay. If he walked away for his own sanity, ain't that what the woman did? But when the woman walks away for her sanity, oh, she's trying to break up the family. Bad woman for leaving. That's the fucking problem. That's the fucking problem. You talk about I'll never make you guys point in a million years. Then you are insisting on staying ignorant. That's the thing. You guys want to sit here and say, I'll never agree with you, like the bird over there in the corner. I'll never agree with you. Then you're a fucking idiot, because people are not living life trying to avoid agreeing with people. People are living life trying to have understanding. That's what adults do. If you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong. I'm not going to disagree with you because I don't like you. That's dumb. That's dumb. I can't stand motherfucking Trump, can't stand motherfucking Biden or motherfucking Kamala. But if these people are saying things that make sense, am I supposed to say, well, I still don't agree with them? No, bro, I agree with what you're saying, bro. Is 1 + 1 2? No, because you're a woman saying it. Bro, the homosexuality in 2024 is wild. And the men that think they're not gay are probably the most gayest motherfuckers out there. Let me tell you how to talk. Right? That's controlling. Let me tell you how. First say this and then say that. No, you guys need to have some comprehension. What y'all learn in grammar class? I just want to know. What did y'all learn in grammar? Did anybody understand motherfucking-hension? Let's not talk about God when you don't believe in him. I bet the Lord be like, nigga, are you talking about yourself? You don't even believe in me. You don't even worship me. Why do y'all use the Lord's name in vain? If you don't believe in the Most High God, don't talk about him. I think that'll save you from a ticket to hell.
Yeah, women absolutely make the mistake on thinking I have his baby and he's gonna love me forever. Just like men make the mistake that she has my baby and she's gonna love me forever. Yes, that is a common worldwide mistake. Thinking that I have your child and I'm gonna be here just because I have your child. I would agree with that. And that's a sad thing. You out there making babies with people you don't even plan on being with. A woman cannot create a broken home, the man can. Unless the woman is literally out there doing some stupid shit, majority of the men are creating broken homes. Women usually want to just love and adore their husband who they're with. But these women in these eras are 100% on that I'm a diva, that Sasha Fierce, that Beyonce stuff. So yeah, they're living their life pretty independent and thinking, oh, as long as I get child support from him, I'm good. You're still miserable. You're still miserable. You seeing him with another woman, yeah, you might get some money, some money. You'll buy your motherfucking self with money. You're miserable. And you will always be miserable. Ain't nobody gonna try to be with you being a bad baby mama or a bad baby daddy. My guy, his baby mama is fucking weird. You're weird. You had a good man, you left him because your mama told you to put him on child support. Your mama told you to put him on child support and you could do bad all by yourself. That's literally what you're doing. Literally. And my ex-husband, he sucks. Fucking horrible. Just a sucky person. By yourself. So yeah, you guys, you get money. Sure. Go ahead and have your little dollars. Go ahead. But even a rich man would tell you money ain't nothing if you lonely. Money don't equate to love. And women don't leave for no reason. So you think if you disrespect me behind closed doors, it won't boil over to in front of the kids? Do you think if you disrespect me behind closed doors, those feelings that you had, it's supposed to say, put that bitch shit away while we're in front of the kids? And what are you doing? What do you mean, sir? What do you mean? If I'm making you emotionally unhappy, you're going to be unhappy at work. You're going to be unhappy when you go to the store. You're going to be unhappy when you go home. You're going to be unhappy. You know, whatever. So if a woman is sitting here saying, what if you are being a bitch? A bitch is a female dog, right? Literally a female DNA genetic dog. So you calling me a bitch is out of your own opinion. But okay, let's go with the birds thing. What if you are being a bitch and the father is calling you a bitch? Okay. Now, I'm not going to agree with that because I do believe that some people change for their kids, man. I've heard stories. They were on drugs. They stopped because they had kids. They were mean to the mother. As soon as they had a child, they stopped. I mean, children literally do change people. And children can change you for the best because you want to be the best. You might have lived your whole life being a douchebag because you had nobody to prove nothing to. You got a child now. You have someone looking up to you. So it's different. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know, he was a horrible person, then he's gonna be a horrible person after the kid. Bro, you're gonna have to get your shit together because you got a child now. So if I have a baby with a thug, is child abuse to birth the kid? Child abuse is murdering the kid. Let's just say it. Child abuse is abortion. That's abortion. That's abuse right there. Okay. Me bringing a child into the world to have a possible great future is not child abuse. It's believing in my child. A lot of you parents don't believe in y'all kids. You think your kids is like their mama or their daddy. You don't even believe in your kid that they're their own entity. I'm not gonna sit here and say my son gonna end up just like his daddy. What type of hope am I having for my kid? And like I said, a lot of y'all don't even show who y'all really are until you have children. Right. Y'all believing us is funny. I think that's one of the funniest things Gavin has ever said. I don't think black men believe in black women. I believe that black men think that black women are who they are. We always will be that. Even though black women has evolved throughout the years. Like, there's no way that black men believe in black women. I'm sorry. I don't see it. In these spaces, you guys don't love us. Let's just be honest. You guys don't love us. You don't. You don't. You despise us because we don't have the long straight hair, because our skin isn't lighter, because we don't talk with a certain accent, because our hips move, because we have a little sass in our tone of voice. You guys don't love us. Keep it a buck. You were trained not to love your women. Stop lying. You were programmed to not love your women. Man. No. And this what she's saying right here is, come on, bro. A1. Look, y'all want us to hold women accountable, but we know women. We are women. We are women. So Yeah, good luck with telling us to keep our legs closed. Good morning, Josh. Good morning. You called me 20 minutes before I gotta go. Good morning. Yeah, we're not keeping our legs closed. Let's be honest. We like to have sex. I mean, it is what it is. Like she said, we would love to tell women, hey, stop doing this, stop doing that, bro. Come on now. Especially when you're 15, you think you in love. Come on now. There's no, Josh, I've been playing this video this entire time. Maybe this is why people is in and people are out. There's no sound. Oh my gosh. Don't even one moment. Okay. Don't know if you guys can hear me, but the fact that there was no sound, it's horrible. Horrible. Yeah, you guys need to fund the computer. I need a new computer. I be having some good content. I just cannot believe half the show had no sound. Oh my freaking gosh. Josh, people has been in and out and nobody has said I don't hear anything. Nobody has said, Tyranny, I don't hear nothing. Oh my freaking gosh. I refuse for it to be one of those mornings. Oh my goodness. Let's go.
Let's get ready for this baby. No, these bone creatures, they get violent. They go through those hormonal imbalances from being pregnant.
Can you hear me now?
They being
Let me know if you can hear it.
And they ain't married. Nothing like I'm out the door, or it ain't even gotta be a nug. Like I said, these women are trying to lock down relationships with their kudakata, and it ain't never gonna work. And I want to say they started using the guy. That's why they leave. Guys don't leave for no reason. They leave for logical reasons.
Yo, what I'm trying to say is, what does any of this got to do? If I hate you, I despise you, I disrespect you, what does that have to do with me being a good father? What did that got to do when I'm talking to my kid?
Because children love their mother. So if you're abusing someone that they love, that's trauma to them. And then knowing that they can't do nothing about it, absolutely.
We're talking about not in front of them. We're talking about decent, regular human beings.
You don't want, if you don't like what the man has to say to you, it's abusive and it's bad for the children.
And here's my question:
if you're going to disrespect me as a man, you need to walk away, right? Because there's no reason that a real man ain't gonna disrespect no woman, right? Can we agree with that? A real man ain't gonna call no woman OB. He's not gonna feel like he has to disrespect her, nothing like that, right? So if you feel like you're with a woman that you have to disrespect in front of your child, you need to leave.
Let me ask y'all this.
Of course, I want you to do that. Of course. But are you gonna do that? No. So stop saying no. Just say, please be careful. Please don't do that.
Tell you what, if y'all got young daughters in the chat, don't tell Billy that. All right, Holy, what you got, brother?
Oh, real quick, do y'all know 80% of serial killers come from single moms? Do y'all know 75% of people locked up are from single moms?
Do you guys understand what you say when you say that? Do you guys hear yourselves when you say that? What you're really saying is, because I wasn't there, my child ended up in a bad place. Your child was fed, your child had diapers, your child had a roof over their head. But because the father wasn't there to help steer the child in the right direction, your child ended up in a bad place. That's what we hear. Y'all act like y'all want us to hear you women are raising us bad children. Good morning, Reese. Good morning, Josh. Good morning, you guys. Y'all want us to hear, oh, you women are the reason that we're here. That's not what we hear. Because of your lack of being a good father, your children ended up in a bad place. That's what we hear.
Let me finish. Let me finish. So you don't think if your baby dad is calling you a B, because you might be acting like a B, X, Y, and Z, that it's like
not all men deserve to be fathers.
You think you're gonna be
not all men deserve to be fathers, and I'll put it like that.
I just gave you the percentage.
Not all women deserve to be mothers.
You gave us the percentage backwards. You again, you're blaming the woman and no accountability for the man. You blame the woman for cooking and cleaning and feeding and bathing and getting that kid ready for school every day, but you're not blaming the father for being absent and having nothing to do with their upbringing. Nothing. So instead of blaming the nurturer, how about you blame the person that's supposed to be leading the household but was gone?
Again, Hosea chapter 1 verse 4, or 4 verses 1. The Lord said, I will not blame your brides or your daughter-in-laws or your women when they go a whoring because the men went a whoring first. That's what it says. I will not blame your women when they go a whoring because your fathers went a whoring first. That's what it says. That's what it says. Because the men ended up doing this, your women ended up doing it. I think it's common motherfucking sense. This is why everybody laughs at the black man. Because you guys aren't there. And you guys don't take any accountability for not being
Why you don't
there.
see it like that?
Sweetie, I just gave you the literal stats.
Yes, 80% of these people without fathers had no fathers, and then they ended up in prison. 80% of these people had no fathers, and they ended up in prison. That's what you're saying.
No, that's what the stats are saying.
Okay, well, why did you say the stat? Why did you say that?
I said it because I don't care if I'm calling you a B, a light skin, braid head, dirty butt. It doesn't matter. The fact is, if I'm a good father, keep me in my child's life to give them a better chance. That's it.
Okay, question. What makes...
And I'll say this real quick, Tierney.
Okay.
I want to say, because y'all keep talking about, man, what if these men walking out? We got to quit acting like these women ain't out here alienating men from their children. That is more, it's more women. There are more women alienating children from their fathers than there is fathers that don't want to be in their children's lives.
You know why?
Because
Alfredo thinks it's okay to call a woman a bitch. She still better let me see my kids. Sir, that's not the way it works. Welcome to Earth. Is that you disrespect me, you're going to get disrespected. So you want to see your kid, you better watch your mouth.
You disrespecting the kid. You heard?
I'm sorry, but shit, Tierney, you a dog, give a dog. Okay, we want to see your kids, huh? You want? You better let me see my kid. You better give me what I want. I'm gonna disrespect you. I'm gonna give you what you want, but you better give me what I want. Sir, shut your ass up.
The kid.
That's child abuse.
Y'all want to call women bitches? You better let me see my kid.
No, no. I mean, I feel like I'm owed an apology. That's what I'm just saying. You know, the bird in the right corner, bro. Like I said, I've been on the show for over a year, and everything was going great. I was being disrespected on this show. Actually, this is the last show I was on. I was absolutely disrespected. I was called an evil bitch by Mr. Walker in the left corner. Okay. I was called dumb and stupid. I don't like when you insult my intelligence. And then you get mad at me when I speak up for myself. You can't do that. You can't get mad at me for sticking up for myself. You can't get mad at me because a bird comes onto the screen and questions my children and my man. You can't do that. And you can't expect me to be cool with you after that. You guys like to cross people's boundaries and then tell people that you shouldn't feel some type of way. My mother-in-law did that shit to me. She crossed my boundary. And then she wants me to say, I hope Tierney forgets about what happened. Girl, no. Girl, no, I'm not forgetting about nothing. Did you apologize to me? No, I was absolutely disrespected. I felt done wrong. But like me, in any relationship, relationship, if you feel like grass is green on the other side, I'll let you experience it. I'm not going to beg you and say, please, please, my grass is better. I'm going to let you experience that grass on the other side. Okay? But I'm getting really sick of being the only one to take up for me. I'm really getting sick of it, but it's fine. I came out the womb by myself, so I have to defend myself. So I don't think so. I don't think so, Josh. Right now, I'm not. Like I said, I Mr. Gavin X is freaking awesome. He's awesome. I mean, and Mr. Walker was awesome too. Actually, they were awesome guys, but they don't believe that they've been brainwashed to think that the lighter skinned woman is the better skinned woman. They don't believe that when lighter skin comes on a screen, their demeanor changed. They don't believe that. They don't see that. Black women do. Black women absolutely see that every time our black men are around a lighter woman, a whiter woman, another race of women, they start acting different. We see it. Y'all might not, but we see it. We see it. But if I've been rocking with you for a while Why are you finding a way to say, you know what, let's just go ahead and get rid of tyranny? What are we doing? Anyone knows that if I'm on your panel, you're getting some super chats. You're getting that money in. Anybody knows that. Anybody knows that. Any content creator understands that, you know, I'm beneficial. That's why me and Mr. Logic are going to start a show on Sundays, going over politics and having discussions. Because they understand that I'm good for conversation and etc. And I hate to do that. Like, honestly, to be honest with you, because this is my show, I cried. I told my man, listen, these guys hurt me, man. And he was like, babe, don't even let those guys make you feel in some type of way. I feel like they're disrespecting you anyways. I feel like they just bring you guys on there to mock you. The show didn't start off like that. It was literally, I appreciate the opposing view. I appreciate, because the echo chamber is not what we need, right? But as the show got on, again, you guys love a pick me so much that you're willing to put down a good woman for a woman that's willing to suck your dick on a screen. I'm not that. I could never be that. I could never be that.
Abuse. Child abuse. I love it. Today's modern woman says, if you don't do right by me, if we don't work out and we on the outs.
Let me try to fast forward, because this is the last show that I was on after I was disrespected. Let me try to fast forward and
her to just walk out the door and say, "Oh no, I just."
It's not that serious. That alienated man from his kids or sticks and stones.
That's why we know it was something more than that.
Stones may break my bones.
And that's why we know it was more than that.
Now, let me also correct you. Words do hurt. The Bible says, be careful what you say, because you never know who's listening. Only use your words to uplift someone. He also said that the tongue is like a sword. And what does a sword do? A sword stabs. So you guys want to say things to people and expect them to be like, oh, just get over it. Just a couple of words. Fuck you. That's how I feel. Fuck you. You're not going to sit here and say nothing disrespectful to me. And expect me to be like, oh, yeah, pink roses. And
no, sticks and stones. You were taught that in kindergarten.
You can either have a great relationship with your kid's parent, or you can make that shit a living hell. You can do it your way and call her bees and hoes and think you're gonna get your way, or you can humble yourself and you guys put your pride to the side and raise the kid. So if you already know that calling her a bee is crossing her boundary,
is he doing it unprovoked? Is he unprovoked?
It doesn't matter. So make sure.
Oh, it don't matter.
Hold on, it's the difference between.
Hold on. You could be sitting there slashing his tires. He can come out and say, "What you doing?" A beat, and that's
Yeah, if she's slashing your tires, just call the cops. You don't have to put your hands on her. That's the difference between a boy and a man, right? A girl and a woman. A boy reacts, but a grown-ass adult knows how to. Okay. Sometimes being quiet is the best result. Okay, so if you feel like she's acting like a bitch, keep that shit to yourself and take action in another way.
I got it. Hold up, let me do this ready. So here we go.
I can contest, because my baby daddy done lost his motherfucking mind. This nigga always got something disrespectful to say to me. Always got some disrespectful. He can't wait to wake up and say something disrespectful to me. Boy, go mind your motherfucking bitch. You got the kids 1 week. I got the kids 1 week. What do you got something to say about? Do you? I'ma do me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm not gonna go back and forth with this arguing. That's too much energy. This is why Tyranny looks 20 in her 20s versus in her mid 30s. Because I'm not using my beautiful face to get all angry and argue with you. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
This is get up your notepads. We just got instruction on how to deal with raging hyenas that don't have emotional freaking stability. So whenever you're dealing with an emotional hyena woman and she's out bashing your car to bits, do not approach. Do not speak. You shut up. You walk away. You back away quietly. Don't say anything. Don't breathe too loud, or you're gonna be a weak ninja. Go call the police and lock the door. And I don't know.
Wouldn't that be something that you want to tell your son? Son, you slept with this crazy ass woman. You broke this woman's heart and you caused her to have this pain and hurt. Now that she's hurt and pain and you see it, something you caused, You need to avoid jail and walk away. I have 2 sons so far, because ain't no telling how many more kids I'm gonna have. I got 2 sons, and I will not tell them to fight a woman. I will not tell my sons to hit a girl back. That's not what we do. That's not what we're doing. I'm never going to put my children in situations that they shouldn't be in. Never. Never. So tell your sons to walk away so that they can avoid being in a place they didn't want to be in versus being in jail saying, well, my mama told me to whoop that bitch ass. Okay. Your mama told you to whoop her ass, and now look where you at and look where your mama is. Your mama free out here eating some church's chicken, and you in there eating some cold beans and cold rice.
Try not to get hurt.
Time out. Can I double down on that?
You got
so, little sis, Taquisha, what's your name?
Don't do me, Tyrone. Don't do me, Tyrone.
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Nah, see, Taquisha gonna get your ass whooped, but you want to meet me? That's what I'm saying. Y'all be saying some slick shit and be expecting tyranny. That's
okay. T, you just call me T.
Okay, all right, we'll go with T. So you mean to tell me because you had my child that I need to shut up and be submissive in order to see my kid? Because that's what you're saying.
No, I'm saying if calling her a bitch is gonna make her act crazy, don't call her a bitch. That's what.
Even if she is.
Even if she's in your opinion, only a fool speaks out from his own opinion, right? So in your opinion, she's acting like a bitch. Okay?
If we run it around.
Granted, she's acting like a to you. What's the best move? Is the best move to choke a bitch out, or is the best move to find another way around it?
You went extreme, choke her out. No, if you're acting like a bitch and I say, yo, you being a bitch. So I can't see my kid.
I don't agree with that. Okay, I've been called.
That's what you just said.
What I'm saying is, you cannot ask everybody to act moral. Okay, if I am verbally telling you, don't do this, don't do it. I think it's simple. I think it's respect. If your baby mama says stop calling her a bitch, stop doing it. Right?
So you're saying be submissive. Don't call things how you say it. Just say it. Just say you want a man that's
the word. That's not submission. That's just S-P-E-C-T. Okay.
Stop talking. Stop talking. See, that's if you stop talking, you're being submissive.
Why you not understand what I'm saying?
No, I'm stating facts. If she's telling me not to do something, and I see her being a bitch, if she's saying don't call her what she's being, that's me being submissive. You say.
So let me tell y'all something that I learned. I learned boundaries. I want everybody to go look up this word. It's a beautiful word. It's a beautiful word. And it will have people learning to don't fuck with you. You create your boundaries. Know your boundaries. And if you're calling me a bitch and I've told you not to do that, anything else after that is on you. It's on you. If I'm with a man and he told me don't call him a bitch ass nigga, and I constantly call him a bitch ass nigga, I can only expect repercussions to come along with it. Cause and effect, baby. I can only expect for him to feel some type of way about me. That's it. I cannot say how dare you do this. Bro, come on, man. That's what a lot of y'all, not y'all, people are not grown. They've aged. They've aged, but they're not grown. You're not an adult. That's what makes a difference between a girl and a woman. A girl gonna go back and forth with her baby daddy. A grown-ass woman say, I'm not gonna deal with this man. That's why I adore about my guy. He not gonna go back and forth with his ratchet-ass baby mama. She gonna say what she wanna say. And even I'll be like, man, but he be like, no. Let her say what she gonna say. I'm gonna hang up this phone and I'm gonna spend the rest of my time with my woman. That's what makes a man a man. To me.
Find another way to say it.
If you want to call it submission, okay.
That's what it is. That's what
But you know that word is incendiary. So when you use those kind of words, you already know you're getting a reaction.
Exactly.
So if you call a woman a name like a B or a C or a T or a W, you call her any of those names, you know you're trying to be incendiary in that relationship.
So that entitles her to keep my kid away.
It entitles her to, if you know you're dealing with a bad entity, it will entitle the next person to give you what the fuck you're asking for. So if I told you, don't disrespect me, and you continue to disrespect me, or if I told you what I like and don't like, don't insult my intelligence, and the next thing you do is you insult my intelligence, your ass is getting blocked. This is why my mama's on punishment. Okay, this is why I put my mamas on punishment, and y'all need to put y'all mamas on punishment too. Because a lot of these mothers be really thinking, because I birthed you out of my vagina, might not even wanted to. I might not even want to have kids, but because I birthed you and I did what I was supposed to do as a mother, that I have the right to disrespect you and talk to you crazy and tell you you're not shit and tell you all these bad things. Great, do it. You're blocked. I don't need negativity in my life. Who needs negativity in their life? Whether it's your mama, your daddy, your granny, your baby mama, your baby daddy. Who needs negativity? Nobody. Okay? But who needs support to go get a new computer? I do. So you guys definitely hit the Cash App. Okay? I gotta go take these kids to school. I appreciate you guys being here. I'll try to do more of these morning shows. But stop crossing people's boundary, man. And you guys will understand, the more you respect people, you'll have a better outcome. Peace, you guys.